All right, so today we're working on one-step word problems and more two-step problems. So we're going to take word problems and convert them into math symbols and solve them. So if you see words like sum, that implies what operation? Addition. If you see something is decreased by something else, that implies what? Subtraction.
Sure.
Okay. So the first one, example 1, it reads, a number decreased by 14 is negative 46. So
Something minus 14.
something. We use what in algebra to represent something?
N.
Letters, and we can use n. So n decreased, we're going to use what?
Minus.
The minus sign. We're going to do subtraction, yes. By 14, so we just write the 14 down. What do we use to represent is?
Equal sign.
Equals, very good. And a number decreased by 14 is negative 46.
So you do the inverse and add 14.
Yes. Add 14 to both sides. So 14s cancel. And
negative
equals.
32.
Negative 32. And then this one is
pretty easy,
67 equals negative 34.
They're gonna be like-
and you subtract.
Hold on.
Long.
Are they going to be what?
Like really long ones that you have to like.
They're going to look just like this. Nothing more. All right, so example 2. The sum of a number and 67 is negative 34. So sum implies what operation?
Addition.
Addition. So a number we're going to represent with what?
And
N.
Z.
You could do Z if you wanted. N plus
67 equals negative 34.
And then you subtract 67 from both sides.
Okay, subtract 67 from both sides.
you
67's cancel, and N equals
100.
negative.
Negative 99.
99.
not.
Negative 101.
How did
Negative 1.
We have two negative numbers, correct?
Yeah, but I got
So we're starting with negative 34 and we're continuing down the negative side. So it's like adding them. Somebody said that yesterday. It's like adding them, except you're putting a negative sign in front of them because they're both negative. So 4 and 7 give us 11. So we have the 1, carry the 1. 3 and 6 give us 9, plus 1 more gives us 10. So it's negative 101.
Can we use the letter K now?
Sure cannot. We can use the letter K.
My voice, my name's
All right, 12 times a number is 96.
K times 96. No.
K times
12 times K.
I need to do. Need to divide it by.
Is, where do we put it?
96
Equals
equals
96.
Yeah.
So you would divide it by 12.
Or you
Both sides.
multiplication.
8.
K
12
equals
cancel.
K.
So it would be
8.
8, yes. All right, example 4. 1/2 of a number is 15.
B.
So 2 divided by
1/2, write down 1/2,
Point.
of implies what?
The division.
It does not imply
Times.
It does imply multiplication. Of means multiplication.
Couldn't
So
you
1/2,
do 2 times. Wait,
it's 1/2
never mind.
of a number. What do we write down for is?
N
Equals 15.
It's 30. So you
What are we going to do to both sides?
divide it by point. Oh no, you times it by the reciprocal.
You could divide it by 0.5,
Equals 30.
but it's the same thing as flipping it.
2 over 1 and 2 over 1 equals 30.
Yep.
How does it equal?
And
It's
equals
15
15 times
times
2 divided by 1, which is
Or the other way
30. All right, example 5. Tom paid $53.50 for 5 basketball tickets. What is the cost of each ticket?
and divided by.
So what is our unknown?
The cost
each individual ticket.
Right, so I'm going to use T for a ticket. So how many tickets do I have?
5.
So 5. And what relationship does that have with one ticket?
Money.
It's
Or times.
It is multiplication because we take a ticket and multiply it by how many we're purchasing. So 5 times t gives us what?
53.50.
53.50. So we need to solve for the cost of one ticket, so what do we do to both sides?
Divided by 5.
Divide it by 5. 5 cancels.
10, 70.
What?
So the cost is $10.70.
But you said times 70.
That's a cheap ticket.
That is really cheap.
If you go to any sporting events, it's outrageously expensive.
I know the Notre Dame Michigan game this year was like $400 for a seat.
It's crazy.
Jeez.
But we went. It was awesome.
All right, 2 step equations. These are different than yesterday. Yesterday's equations looked something like this. We had x divided by 2 plus 4 equals -6. We had part of it in a fraction. A little bit different than what we have today. Today we have everything on one side in a fraction. So you have to pay attention to what we have today and how it's a little bit different than what we did yesterday. Okay? So, what's different about these is that all of one side is in a fraction. Yesterday, only part of it was in a fraction. And we have 2 steps. Step 1, multiply both sides by the denominator. Step 2, we're going to undo any addition or subtraction.
Does that mean you do this addition or subtraction problem after?
Yes, the second part is to undo the addition or subtraction.
So you're doing the opposite of order of operations.
You did that yesterday too.
Yesterday we did the opposite. We undid any addition or subtraction, and then we undid any multiplication or division.
So with the addition, we do subtract.
Yes. All right, so example 6. We have d minus 2 divided by 3 equals 7. We want to get rid of what's in the denominator. So if we multiply both sides by the denominator, this gives us 3 over 3, and it cancels on the left-hand side.
And then equals 24.
Right. What we have remaining on the left is d minus 2 equals
So you
21.
add 2.
So
Yes.
basically you're
2.
just getting rid of the denominator by doing the inverse.
Yes.
So D equals 23.
Yes.
That's easy.
It is simple, but when you're looking at the type of problems from yesterday and the type of problems from today, you have to be able to differentiate and remember what steps you have to take first.
Wait, so we're going to have
So-
both of these on the homework?
Yes, you will see some from yesterday and some from today. Example 7. You're going to multiply both sides by what?
7.
7. So we cancel the 7s on the left,
And then the other one equals -14.
and what we have remaining on the left is x minus 3, and that equals
Negative 14.
Negative 14. So x equals 17.
no,
11.
Doesn't?
Negative 11.
x equals negative 11.
How is it negative?
Because you're adding a positive.
Negative 14 plus 3. So you have more negatives than positives. All right, example 8. What are we going to do to both sides?
Add 14.
Multiply both sides by 14.
equals
224.
Okay. Whoops, 224.
and then you would add 12 to both sides.
Okay.
And then it would be D equals 236.
Very nice. Questions?
How can you tell the difference between each one?